This time, we're going to talk about the real threats and real harassment. We are going to get into the nitty-gritty of how these people have treated me for telling the truth about Donna Matthews. Thursday, I was flying out of Arizona, going into Knoxville, Tennessee to film a segment of a show on Donna and the murder of Michael Guyon. I was contacted a week before about this and told that all they wanted was someone who knew Donna personally and could verify her character as a friend. It was really to talk about how I met Donna, my friendship with Donna, and things of that nature. I posted this on Facebook and I posted it on Instagram, which came to my business site on Facebook, Tristine Fleming. And so a lot of people knew I was doing this. And it wasn't until the day I was leaving that Linda called the production company, told them I was crazy, told them I was a liar and not to be trusted. That morning, she called them. That morning, I also received at 6:32 a.m. a message from Donna's daughter, Destiny. And I'll read it to you as we go along. Tristine, you are under no means to speak to any TV show about my mom's trial. If we want any chance appealing, no one is allowed to talk to any TV people. Do not do it. And I say, I'm flying out today. Why would you do this? I'm under no obligation to anyone. Then she continues on. First of all, it's not your business to tell. Okay, so let's talk about this first few things going on here. You are under no means to talk to any TV show about my mom's trial. Yes, I am. First of all, Donna talked to the production company after her trial. After her trial, I was told not to talk to Donna about the trial. I was not told I couldn't talk about it to anyone else. I was not told anything that I couldn't go talk to somebody about this, that I couldn't talk on my YouTube channel about it. Nothing. Now, Donna was shooting herself in the process. That's a poor choice of words. No pun intended. She was contacting Daniel Tate, as we know, and sympathizing with him and sympathizing with other murderers in jail, in prison, and sending them letters, telling them how she feels so bad and she wished that Daniel Tate had fought harder for his life. You know what? The girl that he killed, we all wish she could have fought harder for her life, Donna. We really wish that she would have survived because she was strangled and drowned to death for a car. So, Donna, who do you feel sorry for, Daniel Tate or the girl that could have been your daughter that was murdered? But now we get to the point where things are out of control. I'm told I'm not allowed to go talk about it. Nobody told me that. No one reached out to me before the day I'm leaving to say, you can't do this. Okay? You want to know why no one did? Because legally, I can. It doesn't matter what these people want. I was not told I can't. And if that were the case, then somebody should have talked to me a little bit nicer about it. Somebody should have came to me and said, Tristine, can I call you? Can I talk to you about this? What's going on? But no one did. Linda could have nicely contacted me and said, hey, I know we haven't been getting along, but please don't do this for Donna's sake, for us. You know, you may not agree with what's going on, but please do this for Donna and for me. And I would have done that. I would have totally respected that. So for those of you who are Donna supporters and Linda supporters and Destiny supporters, you all could have came to me a little bit different. But instead you came at me with hate and telling me to get out, to F off, all this craziness. So see, you burned your bridge a long time ago with me. And I didn't do it out of spite, because I didn't go there to burn Donna's bridge either. I didn't go there to hurt Donna. And I tried telling you all of that, but you didn't want to hear it. You just cut me off. As you'll see in this next clip that I'm going to show you, I'm just cut off. I can't even respond anymore. If you didn't want me to talk, maybe you should have been a little nicer to me. Maybe you could have presented it a little bit different rather than calling the production company and defaming my character and my reputation. And maybe you shouldn't have harassed me. If you didn't want me to go, like I said, you really had an opportunity to come to me in a different manner. But this just pushed me over the edge. This just made me realize, maybe, just maybe, whatever I was thinking about Donna and her friends were not true. Because I was still giving Donna credit. I was still supporting her and loving her, even though I knew what she did. But when we go through this, we're going to find out just how little I meant to any of these people. This video might be a little bit longer, so bear with me. There's a lot of information, but a lot of stuff you really don't want to miss. A lot of things I'm going to be interjecting. I'm going to be giving my response, my reaction to it. I did this the night that it happened, and it was not a pretty sight, and I deleted every video because I became like them, and I don't want to be like them. So now we can see that it says, well, thank you for screwing up any chance of her getting out. She's not getting out, sweetie. That's not going to happen. She's not getting out. She committed a first-degree homicide. She bashed his head in. Sweetie, she ain't getting out. She is not getting out ever. I proceeded to say, they're not asking me about the murder, which they didn't. They asked me my thoughts about it, what I knew about it. That was it. And what I knew about it from Donna's perspective, not anything else. It says, you're a sick person who just wants attention. I really don't want attention. Not the kind of attention that you think. I am a truth seeker and I tell the truth, and this murder case has been one of the biggest lies I've ever seen. And even while I was filming, people that were in the room were horrified by this case. Many people are horrified by this case, except for those who are refusing to listen to the truth. That does not make me a sick person for telling the truth. It just means you don't like to hear the truth. These have been some of the most revealing, rudely awakening messages and comments that I think I'm pretty glad that Destiny wrote to me, because it kind of verifies the fact that I was used through this process and there really was no concern about me as a friend from Donna or her family or her friends. They were all using me, and we're going to see that proof coming up very soon. And I responded by saying, they're asking me about my friendship, and that is the truth. When the show comes out, you are going to see, hopefully, how beautifully I described Donna, how I saw her, what I believed her to be at the time that I met her, and she was. I said nothing that discredited Donna by any means. Then it says you don't care about her or us. She kept writing, and you're a sick person who just wants attention. It all came out weird, and it says, no, I don't. But what I was talking about was I don't want the attention. I care for them very deeply. I feel very sorry for them, and I feel like I'm just being a scapegoat because they are actually having to face the fact that, you know, the person that they love really did something horrifying and horrific and terrible. and the real monster wasn't Michael Guyon. The real monster was Donna Matthews. And that may be really hard for some of them to hear, but you need to start hearing it. You need to start realizing, gosh, I know what kind of person Donna was. I know what kind of mom she was. She loved her daughters. She loved them so much, and they love her, and they should. But to react this way towards me is not helping anything or anyone, and it definitely is not going to help your mom at all. I have no intention of trying to help her get out of prison. I have no desire to do so. I think the judge made a very good call for life in prison with no opportunity of getting out. I truly believe that was the best sentencing, because I truly believe that the person that I used to know and the Donna that was up on the stand, they're two different people. And the person that was up on the stand is not the Donna I know. And had it been the Donna I knew, then maybe I would feel differently about this. But she wasn't. So let's continue on. So now I'm on the flight. That's how I left. And I was very upset. And I did a live YouTube video, which I'll link here, and you can watch that one. It was my response to all of this because I wasn't able to respond to her after she blocked me. And so then what happened, I went on my flight. I was on a 4-hour flight. As I was in Atlanta, I realized that I had gotten tagged in a post by Destiny. Share. Christine Fleming decided to go against my mother's wishes to go on national TV, do interviews, and make several YouTube channels, I'm going to assume she means videos, about my mom and her trial, which is none of her business. Measurements will be taken to court regarding anything she will say. I will personally come back to make sure of it. Christine was a lonely, sad neighbor in my childhood who thrived off of other people's drama lives, and I see nothing has changed. Christine is gaining views, gaining views and fame even off my mother's hardship. Christine is mentally unstable and will do or say anything for attention she so desperately craves. Every word that comes out of her mouth is an over-exaggeration or lie in the hope that someone will give her the love she has been so deprived of all her life. I now see why. Please pray for this sad little pathetic excuse for a rotten human being to get her own life and stop thriving off of others' misfortunes. So let's break this down. First of all, share. Right? She says she wants people to start sharing this and spreading the word. And she tags me in my Facebook business page. So she tags me on that page, which is great because then I got a lot of hits on my site. So thank you, Destiny, for that. Not that I care, because I really don't. Because that's not the kind of attention I want. I'm not even looking for attention like that. In fact, if you look at my Facebook business site, I very rarely use it. The only time it ever gets used is if I do something on Instagram and it instantly gets posted to Facebook. But I don't really use Facebook a whole lot at all anymore. Most of my stuff that I put out now is on Instagram, and I very rarely even use YouTube anymore. I do a lot of Instagram travel vlogs. I do makeup videos for Instagram Beauty, for IGTV Beauty. And so I do a lot of different topics on YouTube, and I do a lot on Instagram, and then I carry it over to YouTube. A lot of things that I've been talking about Donna, I am doing on Instagram, but also carry it over to YouTube because the videos are longer. So anything 10 minutes or less I'm doing on Instagram. Sometimes I'll carry it over to YouTube. Anything that's over 10 minutes, I'm posting on YouTube. And a lot of these videos are over 10 minutes because there's so much drama. Not by me. I'm not creating this drama. I haven't even done anything. So I'm going to break this down. I went against her mother's wishes. Okay, well, first of all, I wasn't asked not to do it. I was asked not to tell Donna or talk to Donna about the trial or anything pertaining to the murder. That's what I was told. So, second of all, I was not contacted by Donna saying, please don't do this. This could really hurt me. I wasn't contacted by Linda. I was not contacted by anyone. As you all know, as I brought this up before, this is the first time I'm hearing from anyone that is closely related to Donna or close to Donna at all. This is the first I'm hearing it, and it's at 6:32, an hour before I'm supposed to leave for the airport. And in the process, at the same time, now Linda is calling the production company and telling them that I'm nuts because Destiny must have called Linda or Donna must have called Linda, and things get really out of control. And I'm going to tell you how it gets out of control because, first of all, I'm told it's none of my business. This is a public case. This is a well-known high drama case in Kenosha, Wisconsin. Donna has been watched by everyone who has known her, who has known anything about her. They have kept track of everything that's going on. That's why my YouTube channel, when it talks about Donna, gets a lot of hits. It's not just people going, oh, hey, this is fun. No, it's people who want to know the truth. It's people that are looking for information to find out more about what's going on and what's happening with Donna. They want to know. And somebody should be telling them. Not just what the newspaper's saying, but what a personal friend is saying. And my gosh, you have a great platform. If you want to go out there and try to support your mom, then you would be doing a YouTube channel. You would be out there telling your story, okay? And you wouldn't come out bashing me. You would come out full force in support of your mom, okay? That's what you should do. As a supporter of Donna, you know, some of you told me I don't go out and tell the whole world my business. Well, maybe you should. Okay, because that's what I got when I was in the courtroom after they found out I was doing these. And I had simply asked a question of, I heard that something didn't go very well for Donna, that the prosecution didn't go well and the cross-examination didn't go well. And I was really shut down and I was talked to very, very rudely. And basically, you know, it's like, shut up. That's really kind of what it was. But the thing is that people want to know. That can't be there. That can't be in Wisconsin or in Kenosha. And they're only getting their information, a little bit of information, from the Kenosha News or the Gateway News. And the Gateway News has been very, very kind to Donna, if you ask me. Much too kind. But that's different. So here's the thing. This is a public case. Anyone can talk about it. Joe Schmo down the street who doesn't even know Donna could be talking about this case. And some people are. So to say that it's none of my business is not true. You all made it my business when you asked me to get involved. You all made it my business when you asked me to continue writing. Donna made it my business when she asked me to be her voice. When she asked me to do this for her. And we'll get to that later too. Okay, so Donna wanted me to be her voice. If she didn't want me to be her voice anymore, then she should have told me after the trial or during the trial or before the trial, when she had an opportunity to talk to me, she should have reached out to me and said, hey, don't even come to my trial because I don't even want you there. I would have respected that. I would have said, okay. If Linda and the rest of the people would have said, hey, you know what? We don't want you to come to the trial. Don't do it. I wouldn't have come. However, if they would have said it during the trial and said, hey, we don't want you here anymore, I would have told them where to go because I had every right to be there. I had every right to tell the story. Anybody has a right to do that. Okay? So don't tell me it's not any of my business. It's everybody's business. It is every single person in Kenosha, Wisconsin, in the United States, in this world to know the truth and to beware of someone like Donna Matthews. Everyone needs to know the truth about Donna Matthews. So it is my business, especially if people like you are going to come out and contradict the truth, the facts, the documentation, the text messages, the emails, the Facebook posts. You all have been lying about it and telling your lies, your version of the lies, Donna's version of the lies. No more. The truth is going to come out. It has come out, but people who don't know it, you're going to know it now. It is my business, and it's their business to know it. So don't tell me it's not my business, because it's everybody's business. The day your mom shot Michael Guyon 5 times and bashed his head in, she made it everybody's business. So don't try to shut me down anymore. All right, so now she's going to personally come and take measures. She's going to come back and personally make sure that I get taken care of. Sounds like threats to me. Like mother, like daughter. And we're going to see just how much like mother, like daughter she is. This is just the beginning of Destiny's madness, of Donna's insanity, at Linda's disgusting attempts to silence me and ruin my reputation. This is just the beginning. Then she starts to talk about me as her neighbor. Okay, she's telling me I was a lonely, sad neighbor in my childhood who thrived off other people's drama lives. Okay, so let's break it down first. She was a lonely, sad neighbor in my childhood. Well, it would be in your neighborhood, but sure, in your childhood. Childhood. That's a key word right there. Childhood. Sydney, I believe, was in 1st or 2nd grade, and Destiny was maybe in 3rd grade. She was like maybe 7 or 8, possibly 9. Tell me what you remember from your neighbors 20, 30, 40 years later. Tell me what you remember as a child that was very good to you. A neighbor that was very, very good to you. Loving you. You were so happy to see me all the time because I always gave you love and affection and attention and told you how smart you were and supported you in all the things that you were doing in school. Did I not do that for you, Destiny? I did. And I did for Sydney as well. I loved you like my family because I loved your mom like my family. Whether she felt that way about me is completely different, and I don't care. But I was very good to you girls, and to say differently is a flat out stinking lie, and it really discredits you, and it makes you look like a fool considering how good I was to you. And shame on you for doing that, to just try to minimize how kind I was to you just because you're angry at your mother. So you're going to take it out on me, and you're going to take back all those years that I was nice to you and now say I was sad and lonely and pathetic and everyone's drama? No, sweetie. I was not in everyone's drama. Your mother was in everyone's drama. That's how she got involved in my drama. That's how she knew about everything in my life, because she was always asking me about my life. If I asked her about hers, she didn't want to tell me anything. She didn't tell anybody anything about her life. And I didn't go tell anybody anything, because there was nothing to know. There was absolutely nothing to know. And looking back on this, through this whole process, I have realized just how little I knew Donna. Even though I considered her a friend, obviously she was not a friend to me, and we'll discover that later, that that's absolutely true. So I'm gaining fame and views off of Donna's hardship. Okay, boy, I mean, some of these sentences are just fully loaded and you just don't even know where to go. This might have to be a 2-parter, because this post alone is already like 28 minutes, because there's so much crap in it that you have to decipher, and you have to go back and go, really? So I'm gaining views I am gaining views. However, if you look at, and I really suggest that you do, if you look at my videos on Mormonism, you will see that those have very high views. But I don't talk about Mormonism all the time. That's not something I could really be raking it in with Mormonism if I were to sit and bash Mormonism every single time I went on YouTube. I could be getting hits, subscribers, probably subscribers like you wouldn't believe, but it's not a topic I want to sit and talk about. And it's not a topic that's continuing on in my life. And if it does, then I'll talk about it. Now this situation, Donna Matthews, am I gaining hits from it? Yes. Is that my goal? No. My goal originally was to tell the story, to present it in an honest and truthful manner. And that is what I am doing. As the facts came out, I began to tell the story. Before I knew the facts, I was telling Donna's story from her point of view. Then when I found out the facts, I told them as it is, the truth. Now I'm giving some of my opinions. Now I'm beginning to see things a little bit differently and for what they really are. Now I'm getting harassed. So yes, I am going to talk about those things. Anything that pertains to something that is going on in my YouTube channel, I'm going to talk about. I do travel vlogs. I did a travel vlog on Knoxville when I was there. You'll see that soon. But right now, I'm responding to the bullcrap that happened to me while I was there about the Donna Matthews murder trial. Like it or not. Donna's hardship. Raise your hand if anyone thinks Donna is going through a hardship. No? No. What's her hardship? Tell me what her hardship is. If somebody had shot Sydney or Destiny, that would be a hardship. That would be awful. We would not be thriving or getting famous off of that. If somebody killed her daughter, I think we'd all be singing a different tune, wouldn't we? This isn't a hardship for Donna. Donna did it herself. Donna made the choice. Donna decided to kill Michael Guyon. Donna decided to go on a self-defense, battered woman syndrome plea, which didn't fly. Everyone could see right through it, including me. You all don't even know Michael Guyon. The only one who does is Sydney, and she didn't go on the stand. Why? I'll tell you why. Because she knows that Michael Guyon was a good person because he was really good to her. He didn't do anything wrong to her. In fact, up until the day he was murdered, he was still doing good things for Sydney. And let's talk about Sydney. She was furious with her mother for killing Michael Guyon, which is why the letter is so important. That letter in that journal to Sydney specifically is begging Sydney to forgive her. Because Sydney liked Michael Guyon a lot. They got along really, really well. And Sydney was furious about it. And this is coming from Stacy Tenuta, who told me that. She told me that Sydney was really upset about it and very, very angry with Donna for what she did. Why? I just told you why. Sydney was very, very close to Michael Guyon. Michael Guyon was very, very good to Sydney. Is that why Donna maybe killed him? Do you think maybe there was a little bit of jealousy there? Because I'll tell you what, Sydney is an absolutely drop-dead, gorgeous, gorgeous woman. Young girl. Do you think maybe Donna was jealous that Guyon was giving Sydney so much attention, buying her clothes, flying her around the world, letting her do whatever she wanted to do, paying for everything? Her money was gone the second that Guyon got shot. All that money, all that stuff that he was giving to her, gone. She wasn't getting anything anymore. But I don't think that that's why Sydney was doing that. I think Sydney had good intentions. I think she really liked Michael Guyon. I think Guyon was really good to her. And throughout all of this, There is no proof whatsoever. If anybody would have been harmed in this process, don't you think it would have been Sydney? Because if he were threatening anyone, don't you think it would have been Sydney? Did Sydney get threatened? If so, then that would have been a key witness to have on the stand if he had done anything to harm her. But instead, we get the story from Donna in a letter to Sydney begging her to remember the bad times that she told her about. Not remember what he did to me when you were there. It was remember what he did to me. But the thing is that Sydney didn't see any of it. Most people didn't see any of it. Very rarely did anyone see or audibly hear a threat from Michael Guyon. So Sydney did not testify for the mere fact that she would be more damaging than good, as would have been Stacy. They would have been more damaging towards Donna than they would have been good for her. So to say that Donna's in a hardship is mind-blowing, considering the hardship the Guyon family is going through. For those of you who say he was a monster, well, maybe he was. But Donna was a monster too. Donna's the real monster in all of this, because Donna is the one who acted out what she said Michael was going to do. Michael had proof that he wasn't doing half of the things that Donna accused him of. So what was her real motive of killing Michael Guyon? We will never ever know, because Donna's never going to tell the truth. Her friends are never going to tell the truth. And the only person who knows it is Donna, and possibly Jamie Holmes. Well, I'm going to end it here because it is this one was a little bit long. So I'm going to come back in the next video and we're going to go through some of the harassment that came after this post and the thread that went along with it. So God bless you, take care, and I will see you next time. I am so grateful that you came to my YouTube channel. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to continue watching and don't forget to subscribe.